With the clear mandate of providing potable water and sanitation in rural areas across the state, Kaduna State Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency has gone far in achieving Goal 6 of the Sustainable Development Goals. With the support of Governor Nasir Ahmad El-Rufai and some development partners that include United Nations Children Fund, UNICEF, World Bank, and Federal Ministry of Water Resources, the agency has constructed 95 solar-powered boreholes with reticulation of 1.5 kilometers, 56 VIP latrine facilities in schools, 55 VIP latrines in primary health care centers, and 716 hand pump boreholes across the state in the year 2020. The Director General, Kaduna Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, Engineer Ahmad Munir, led a delegation to the office of the Honorable Minister, Engineer Saleh Mamman, where the critical role of Federal Ministry of Power in the wash sector was emphasized. A strategy session ensued where an outline was developed on how the ministry shall complement the efforts of the Kaduna State government with a special focus on the usage of environmentally friendly sources of energy in the provision of potable water. With the facilities being established across the state, there is need for the benefiting community to take ownership of the facilities by ensuring sustainability of the project. The 4 days training for local area mechanics drew participants across the state to equip them with basic skills and knowledge on how to repair out-of-used boreholes in their communities.
We have the LAMS program, which is the local area mechanics, which we are training across the 23 local government areas. And we were visiting just one of our trainings of recent, where we were training them, and the idea is to ensure that there's a sustainability factor in the various projects that we're doing across the communities. So the idea is, in order to achieve sustainability and for the people of the community to feel a sense of empowerment and ownership of these facilities that are placed in their communities, it is quite important that you also train the community members on how to ensure that they maintain the facilities that are put in place.
The selected participants underwent both theoretical and practical aspects of boreholes repair in line with global best practices.
They should put in practice whatever they've been taught for the past 4 days for the benefit of their various communities.
This training program is a necessary program for all of us because this is the beginning of attaining sustainability in our facilities provided for the communities. Project or VILOM training is a scheme designed to help the rural people to attain ownership of facility provided to them by government so that they can operate and maintain them the way it's supposed to be.
Access to water has increased from last year to this year. We are now at 56%, and then access to sanitation in the state is now at 55%. So you have seen the achievements so far recorded in the water, sanitation and hygiene sector.
Well, we actually appreciate the government for giving us the opportunity to be able to go down to the grassroots level for training those the village level, because we understand that it's not everything we can do. So we have to enhance and enable these people to be technically trained to fix all the necessary boreholes that have actually been broken down. So we actually appreciate the government and Kaduna State Rural for giving us the opportunity.
Our focus now is to ensure that whatever milestone we've recorded is sustainable. So what we have planned to do now is to re-engage the population in Kaduna State around conversations and engagement in conserving water, ensuring the functionality and sustainability of water facilities, so that the achievement we've recorded can be not only sustained but improved. It's not about constructing water facilities in various locations. No, it is about ensuring that those water facilities are sustainable and can remain functional. So, and that is one of the reasons why the project of village level operations and maintenance of water facilities is institutionalized in Kaduna State.
After this training, expectation is high as the participants were given complete tools and kits for effective service delivery.
I'm really happy because I'm now a borehole technician. I can dismantle it, I can couple it, I can install it back. So I'm very, very happy for that.
Actually, I learned a lot from this training. Before, I never thought that I would be able to open a hand borehole. But based on this full training, I was able, yesterday we went out for a field practical work. I was able to open a borehole and also install it back. This is a very good thing that the government has done unto us, most especially RWASA itself.
UNICEF, the Kaduna State Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, and the United Kingdom government worked together to fund a project to train local area mechanics who would be able to ensure sustained access to quality water by communities in 22 local government areas. Among them are females who work better.
Some of the best local area mechanics that we have, for example, the ones in Java, actually have been women. They have actually really performed at par, if not better, than the men. So the idea is to continue encouraging, the idea is to continue pushing them forward and providing them with the necessary set of skills, and beyond that, we've also provided them with free tool kits, courtesy of our development partners, UNICEF, so that not only are they there to maintain the existing government facilities that are there, but also it's a way for them to earn a living, to go to private companies and private homes to also maintain and to rehabilitate boreholes across the communities, and that will go a long way, a very, very long way, ensuring that we reach our 2030 SDG target.
Ngwamadami Narayi Bayan Duse is one of the communities that take ownership of the facility provided to them by RWASA.
In fact, we really, really appreciate what they have done for us, because 2 years ago, we ran totally short of water. But we thank God because of what they have done. In fact, we really appreciate it because we are almost getting water almost 24 hours.
So when RWASA came and they said they need a place, they went around and they identified this place. Then we get relief that we're going to get water. And from there, henceforth, to be honest with you, it really, really helped 100%.
Thank them very much because we have a water. Now we are not suffering of water.
Engineer Ahmad Munir also speaks further on the K-MAP application developed by the agency to monitor and assess quality of projects.
The idea for the program is not only to monitor the projects that we are doing, but it's actually a piece of the puzzle that, of a larger picture to ensure that there's sustainability in the wash sector. So what we're doing is we're creating an ecosystem from initiation of the project, community engagement, and using the relevant data to know where these facilities are required, monitoring of the contractors that are going to do the job to ensure that quality is up to standard, and after that, most importantly, is after you hand it over to the community. And that's where the issue of the local area mechanics that we train comes in. And this application from beginning of the initiation up the way to the construction, to the handing over, and to the maintenance, because there's a section of it where even the functionality of the solar motorized boreholes and the hand pump boreholes and the forced lift boreholes are also actually captured in this application. So what we're doing is we're creating an ecosystem. Call it a wash ecosystem, call it a wash Uber, call it a wash Amazon, wash eBay, whatever you may. But the idea is, if there's a borehole that's not functioning at any particular location, within 48 hours, the communities have various ways, either through text messages, through calls, or through the hashtags that you could do through your phone, so you don't need a smartphone. So the idea is they report the issue, and us from here, using our dashboard, we call the nearest local area mechanic that has been trained to deliver a functional borehole. Once they are there to the site of question, they see what the issue is, they report it back on the platform, and once again, us here, we look for the nearest supplier of the part that is required to fix that borehole, and in addition, at the best effective cost for the repair.
Kaduna State government under Governor Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai is committed to make the state open defecation free before the year 2023. Apart from Jaba, 2 local government areas, Kaura and Giwa, were certified open defecation free by UNICEF and now awaiting final certification from National Task Group on Sanitation.
So these are the local governments that we've delivered in this quarter, and by the next quarter of second quarter of 2021, there's going to be an additional 3 more local governments that we're going to add to the catalog, all in the effort, all in the direction to ensure that Kaduna State is the first state in the nation to be ODF statewide. So that is our target, that is our mission. Through the international bodies, the idea is for all countries to be open defecation free by 2025, and by the pace we're going, by the support that we're having from the Malan Nasir El-Rufai's administration, I think we're on track to be able to beat that and see if we can deliver Kaduna State to be ODF by 2023.
Now, the commitment by Kaduna State government is to achieve sustainable development goals before the year 2030.
To ensure that all our public areas, be the markets, schools, PHCs, motor parks, all have access to sufficient water supply and adequate sanitation facilities. That is our main mission, that is our focus, and that is the trajectory that we've set our sights on to ensure that by 2030, Kaduna State meets her SDGs wash targets.
As Kaduna State government is spending huge resources in providing water and sanitation across the state, it is important for community to safeguard the facilities for their own benefit.